Hello, John Talley here with Partzilla.com, and today is a really great day because after a full engine rebuild, we're going to reinstall this engine in our 2005 Honda CRF450R. Now, we really won't be using any parts, although I am going to replace all the nuts and bolts that came off of this one. If you go back and look at that video on the disassembly, they looked pretty rough. So if you've got yours pulled down and you're not sure what goes where, why don't you head over to Partzilla.com and look at our exploded diagrams. And there you can pick out any nuts or bolts that you want to replace, because as much effort as we've put into this engine, I think it deserves it. Well, now that I've got everything lined up and this engine ready to go in, let me open up my toolbox and we will get this thing started. All right, guys, before I release this thing from its stand, let me tell you a little bit about what we did to this one. We went all the way down to the crankshaft and built it all the way back up using a combination of both OEM and aftermarket parts. The most important one was a kit from Wiseco called the Garage Buddy. In that kit, it gives you all the O-rings, seals, everything you need to do a bottom end build all the way up to the piston. They even include the crankshaft as well. Now, we also added in a Wiseco billet clutch kit. So this thing is going to be built to last. So if you are needing help on any aspect of your engine, whether it be the bottom end or the top end, check out the playlist for this unit and I can definitely walk you through the process. Well, the time has come. Let's go ahead and release this thing from its bondage and get it into its frame. I've got it taped off on the side so we don't scratch up that brand new cover, just making sure. We're going to face it this direction, bring it up, rotate the back around, drop it into the place on the back side of the frame where the swing arm is, and then lower it into the frame itself. Sounds easy, right? Hope you ate your Wheaties this morning. Now, guys, I have gotten them in there before without taking the shock out, but it's a lot easier if you do. Just a heads up. This old back had enough, so I went ahead and pulled the shock. Just 2 bolts to get it to slide in easier, totally worth it. Now, wasn't that fun? Let's start putting some bolts in. My advice is don't tighten down any of these bolts until you get all of them started. Then we'll come back around and torque everything. I beat that top cover to death. I'm kind of glad that I hadn't replaced it yet. I was thinking about it. I think I will now. Well, all right, guys, she is back in the frame. All the bolts are in place. Now I need to grab my torque wrench and torque everything down. Let's start off with the swing arm nut, and that's going to be torqued to 65 foot-pounds. There we go. What we're going to do from here is work our way back, going counterclockwise. We'll start up here with the 2 brackets where you've got a 3-bolt. Now, each one of these are going to be 44 foot-pounds for the 2005 model. And it's a 14 millimeter on either side. Now let's go ahead and get our bracket bolts, and they are 12 millimeter heads, and we're taking them to 19 foot-pounds. Well, all right, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. She is in the frame and torqued down. Now, I do want to warn you that I'm sure my editor made this look really simple. I can assure you that it is not. Be patient. Try to follow my movements as closely as you can, and you may want to consider taking off your valve cover so it doesn't get scarred up, or at least tape it to where it doesn't get damaged. Now, as you can tell by this machine that we still have a lot of work to do. We've actually done a lot of work to it already. So if you need any help with your bearings, or whether they be in the swing arm or the control arms or the steering head, we've already done videos that show you how to do that, as well as rebuilding the shock and the front forks. And I'm sure you have noticed we don't exactly have the OEM spec wheels on this one. Well, listen, if you need any parts for your machine, why don't you come see us at Partzilla.com and we can get you taken care of. If you have any questions or comments about this video, leave them in the section below and I'll do my best to answer them. And hey, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can keep up with, well, whatever I'm working on. We just want to say thank you for shopping here with us at Partzilla, and we will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great day.